In this video, we'll introduce another amazing feature of NavSherpa. Let's open the list setup and click on New. In general, we fill in the SharePoint list setup code and description, which will also be copied to SharePoint list title. However, this field can be overridden as needed. The SharePoint site setup code field is important because it says on which SharePoint site the list will be created. In the table ID, we select the table from NAV to which the list will be linked to. In fields mapping, as the name implies, we pair the table's fields in NAV to the list columns on SharePoint. From the items table, the fields are number, description, and vendor number. Table ID is automatically updated from the header. In the field ID, we select a specific field from the table. The field name will be automatically updated and then copied into the SharePoint field title, where it can be changed as needed. The new column on SharePoint will be created with this name. We will change the column name from description to title because we want to pair the NAV field to the default SharePoint column. Now we need to select the option Lookup in the field type. Fill in the vendor list and check Create Lookup Record to activate the Metadata Entity Management feature. The red color indicates that the column has not been created on SharePoint yet. This way, we can map not only fields from the item table, but also from any other table. In this example, product managers requested to tag documents with material type in color. By clicking on the Update List on SharePoint button, we create a SharePoint list. Now we have a SharePoint list created with all requested columns and properly linked to the NAV fields. We will create a library in the same way. We fill in the same fields as on the list, so it will be there in the list setup code and description. Again, the SharePoint site setup code defines on which SharePoint site the library will be created. The list type will be changed to library. The table ID will be 27 again, which is the item table number. We can change the SharePoint name according to our needs. In fields mapping, we create only one line that is linked to a previously created list. Now we refresh a page on SharePoint and we can see that both the list and the library have been created. Now we can upload the datasheet document to the item. We should see that our document has metadata and links and is stored in the right library. If you'd like to learn more about NavSherpa, go to www.navsherpa.com.